Hello, my name is Samuel. This is my name. And I just saw my first theater performance. Unless you are counting one of those or your performance back in the day, which I am not. So I would say this is my first theater performance that I saw for the first time. I could have said that way better. But in any case, let's talk about the good things about the show. So the performance, solid, definitely amazing. I was impressed. Here's the thing: I am very ignorant to Namibians media, whether it's movies, theater, or music even. I am ignorant to that, and that's my fault. I should be more educated to this. This lady was amazing. And let me highlight this. She was able to make the audience feel sad and happy. Not just happy, laugh out loud within seconds. I really don't think people actually appreciate how difficult it is to move from drama to comedy, live no less. And I know obviously they did this play multiple times. Obviously they rehearsed it for multiple times, but still, to do that and have audience react in the way that you want them to react, it's a very difficult thing. It's really difficult because these are two different disciplines. Most of the time, most drama actors, they cannot be funny. They don't really have that comedical timing. It's really difficult to have that. But having said that, these two people were able to do that live, and I'm really impressed. I gotta say, my ignorance is not paying off. There was a lot of scenes where these people were able to make me laugh out loud. You know how difficult that is to make somebody laugh out loud when you are not a comedian? It was supposed to be this British something. And she had a British accent even also, the costume and everything. And she was really funny, really, really funny. And I really don't think people appreciate how difficult it is to be funny on the spot, right? And I think most of the lines that she was doing were improvised. And improv, it's a whole different kind of discipline as well. And she did that beautifully. She was so funny in this particular scene. I was like, yo, this lady is really, really good. And also, this guy, though, he had like a different kind of funny. I think most of his lines were improvised when it was like really funny. When it was like feeding off somebody else, like somebody says something and then he says something. And then it's really funny. And then everybody out there is like just laughing. And it, guys, it was an amazing performance. I was really impressed by these two people. Now, here's the thing: I'm not saying that this girl was not good. So, she is young, right? As you can see, and she's going against these two veterans. She did her own for the most part, especially in the beginning when she's like being this young, innocent type of character, like as a child, right? This childlike wonder that she had, and she did that brilliantly. I was really impressed, and she went against these two, and she held her own. There was this dream sequence when she was like she was supposed to be sad and just in sorrow and mourning and just guys, it was amazing. She held her own for the most part, but there was this particular scene where she was supposed to be this South African general. So it was a bit difficult for her to go against these two to be threatening. She was supposed to be threatening, but these two people were so good that she seemed bad. But the performance itself was not bad. She did her best. It's just that these two people were just too funny for me to take her serious. You know, that type of. So it was they were not trying to mock her. They were just doing the best that they were supposed to do, and she came off a bit weak instead of coming off threatening, right? But other than that, she held her own for the most part, and I'm really impressed. And she's from Swakop. I was like, yo, lady, you are really good. You are really good. So the performance of the board, they were all solid. They were really amazed. The storytelling was a bit difficult for me to follow because I was looking more for the story, 3x structure type of storytelling. They didn't follow any structure. See, it's more of a historical telling of this ethnical group, where they came from, how they were living in the beginning, and then what happened to them, what these new people came in, how they changed everything, and how they kept losing everything. And still to this day, they are losing everything. It was very emotional. And sometimes it it made me very angry. And that was the point. and I think they succeeded in that regard. Other than that, I think it was really amazing. I think the production should have been bigger. I think this is a very important story to be told, and I think it should be told when it comes to Namibians. I was more invested in the first part of the story, right? Because that kind of living of Namibians back in the day, the tribes, right? I did not know that we had people that were living one with the sea. I did not know that. These people were fishermen, right? They were able to navigate the seas. Apparently, thousands of years before the colonizers came, these people were able to live with the oceans and the desert at the same time. It was amazing that our people were actually able to navigate the seas. I was really impressed. Whether that's true or not, I was just like, that's the movie that I want to see. I want to see that in a movie. You know, the nara fruit. It's like apparently it tastes different based on where it's from. So they every clan from this ethnical group had their own type of naras that tasted different. It's just mind blowing. It's just amazing to see how deep and just rich our history is. And those kind of stories, is the stories that I want to tell. Like on film, obviously. They have a Q&A after the show for you to say anything that you feel like, what you need, even the policy making, how to change these people's lives. These people are not fighting back. These people are not, they are not violent in any way. And the rest of the world just came to them and just kept taking and taking and taking. And I gotta say, for the performance and whoever wrote the play, I'm impressed. Keep doing what you guys are doing. The show is actually trying to raise awareness about what these people are going through to this day. Whatever solutions you think you have. So I'm gonna try to, in the description below, I'm gonna try to give you guys links that you guys can follow and find out from all these groups. Find out what you can do to help our Namibian government to come up with policies that are beneficial to their own people, not just to the foreigners coming in and getting land and getting everything from these people. These are our people, man. I think it's a very important issue, very serious issue that we need to take it very seriously. It's an amazing job. It's a brilliant performance. However small the production may be, it makes up with the storytelling, the performance, and just the whole engagement that they have with the audience. Is just, guys, see the show, and I'll see you in the next episode. Yeah.